My name's Rhapsody and it's time to race the clock with respect to Slay the Spire. It's the daily challenge for the 26th of January 2020. Modifiers are Chimera, your starting deck is a fusion of all characters. You play as the Watch at my base though, and red cards also appear in rewards and shops. Terminal means that whenever you enter a new room, you lose 1 max HP. Start each combat with 5 plated armor. The race against the time in particular is that in 38 seconds, that was no longer going to be the daily anymore. Alright, let's go. 1-3 elite path. Very, very, very obliged to take it. I'm gonna eruption strike, sure. I trust myself to get enough strikes this turn. Smash strike. Probably twin strike just for the straight up damage. Body slam is nice if you can swing it, but the Watcher does have. Does the Watcher have good defensive tools? Good enough defensive tools to do this? I don't necessarily think so. But you can hold to protect for the right turn and survive. I'm back around to you. You know what? Let's try and do a body slam build. Well, this sucks. Let's kill the frontliner and I guess strike the second as well. Defend, body slam. Havoc, follow-up, and pummel. I'm gonna want every strength gain card I find, so I may as well take pummel in anticipation of that. I have to take the curse. Toxic Egg. Whenever you add a skill to your deck, upgrade it. Very, very good pickup right there. Now, I can actually duck out on 1 elite in order to get a path that has 5 more question marks, 1 rest, and a late shop. That's actually probably going to be worth it. Strawberry. Yeah, probably one of the worst things I could have gotten there. Not half bad. Get me a eruption and kill. Or, you know, eruption zap is fine. I'll kill next turn with the remainder of the deck easily. Smoke bomb. Escape a non-boss combat, and you get no rewards. Third Eye versus Impervious. I think I want Third Eye. Largely because scrying the top of my deck is also going to help me get rid of the curses I intend to put in it, as well as the fact that I don't want rare cards for the sake of my Paupers bonus. We're gonna have a hard time deciding when to wake up the Lagavulin, I think, here. I'm gonna zap and Third Eye to get rid of all of them? Maybe I should keep the Bash in the next hand. Set up for vulnerability. No! Bash is a later turn thing. I'm gonna want to defend, mostly. Yeah, ideally there I was just aiming to get another zap up. Oh, we only have 1 orb slot, of course. Never mind, another zap up does nothing for us. Let's get rid of those and then try and ultra defend and deal damage with the body slam that turn. Actually managed to take no damage, beautiful. Don't think we can really keep that up though. Never mind. It looks like we actually might be able to keep that up. Let's Third Eye. Gonna want Bash and basically any other aggression I can get. So go with that. I'll zap. Drop a Survivor as well. It'd be nice if Eruption came down on this turn. Oh well. I'm gonna get the strikeout while I'm while I'm not enfeebled. Yeah. Okay. There's not another better defense card in the deck or anything like that. That'll keep us perfecting the fight so far. Problem is this turn. Oh well. We'll take 2 damage, but honestly, only 2 damage plus, you know, however much we incurred from the regrets over the course of this. Honestly, it could be a lot worse. Duality. Whenever you play an attack, gain 1 temporary dex. That's actually really good for this style of deck. You know what? I'm going to put an Iron Wave in here. It's an attack and it provides block to us. Remove a card from the deck. So here, this would probably just be a strike. Might want to get the bash out. It's very expensive. Yeah, and I want to play multiple attacks wherever possible here. Okay. First off, let's get Body Slam upgraded so we can always play it. Golden Eye, whenever you scry 2 additional cards. Neat. Third Eye Scry is basically my whole deck at this point. Let's go for those. So Survivor Iron Wave is enough to defend me against 1 as well as do a decent amount of damage with Body Slam. I'm actually going to keep the defend as well. Okay. So we'll start with Iron Wave. Then defend, Survivor on that defend, and Body Slam the front line. One strike, a pummel on the back line, and then I can Iron Wave that plus my plated armor is enough. And because I'm going to get dazed in each hand, I'm probably not going to be able to spend all of my energy in either of the hands past this point, so get rid of him. Woo! Now that's a third eye if I've ever seen one. Defend. I'm even going to survive her out the dazed. And I'll strike the frontliner for the sake of being able to possibly kill them next turn with an extra strike. Yeah, that'll do it. I guess I'm very hopeful that I draw an attack this turn now, but yeah, we got it. The Boot. Whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5, as well as Burning Pact, Battle Hymn, and Sash Whip. I do like the idea of Sash Whip for the weakness on the enemies. It's going to make us a lot more survivable. It is Hexaghost as our final boss, so we got to remember to take damage in one of these final places. I also like Burning Pacts for burning out the regret and getting us the draw that we've just scried for from the third eye. The problem is, without a bunch of extra energy, I don't really know. Battle Hymn? This is a bunch of smites in hand, so we can just finish fights. You know what? I'm gonna go for the exhaust. Ooh. Found some gold. Ah, found a gremlin knob. That'll happen, apparently. Zap is pretty effective over the course of this. Let's also scry through. I can't get Eruption for a while yet. Strike Iron Wave honestly doesn't seem like a bad turn. So now let's zap, Survivor there, and Body Slam. Yeah. Strike, Pummel, and then an Iron Wave. Pummel is being upgraded by the Boot, by the way, so it's actually dealing a huge chunk of damage. I wasn't even thinking about that before. Cannot believe that I wasn't thinking about that before. I can try and keep my perfect in this fight with the Speed Potion, but honestly, I'm going to want to save that for a different fight. So 9 and 24 is 33. So if I do this, I know I have lethal next turn. And then I just defend as best I can this turn. Yeah, so I take 4 damage. That's nothing. Got him. Horncleat at the start of your second turn, gain 14 block, as well as a Wild Strike, a Disarm, and a Sands of Time. I'm taking the Disarm pre-upgraded here. It destroys the Hexaghost, and some other bosses as well. Melange, whenever you shuffle your draw pile, scry 3, and whenever you scry 2 additional cards. Those look good together. Let's take a Protect and Melange there. I think we can pass that up now. I don't want to heal. I don't actually even want to remove a card from my deck at this point. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's get that Zap out of there. Like, it's thinning out the deck a little bit, but still. Oof, a shop that I can't really use at all. As well as some great things in here. Pen Nib, Flex actually would be incredible for us. Crescendo would be lovely. Ah, well, I couldn't have known. Okay. And then here, Smith the Pommel Strike is an extra 5 damage. Pretty significant. As long as I don't get garbage draws on turn 2, we should have a pretty good time here. Oh, never mind. My Horncleat has already got me protected. Oh, perfect. Let's Pommel Strike and then Third Eye. Body Slam, Iron Wave, Survivor, and Disarm. Seems like a good turn. Plus, that'll actually trigger the Scry from Melange as well. So let's get Third Eye for the next hand as well, but that's about it. Okay. Disarm, Iron Wave, Survivor drops the Defend, and Body Slam. I'm actually very, very happy with the idea of the Body Slam deck now. I feel much more at peace with it. Third Eye actually doesn't have the ability to trigger anything right now unless I use Burning Pact. I don't really want to. I think it's just Triple Strike. Okay. Let's discard those. Use a Survivor, Strike, and then a Third Eye just to curate a little bit more in the next hand. Pretty sure that's the ideal hand for us. I want the Burning Pact to hit a burn, is the thing. 1, 2, defend, and then thump. So this will block 14, the incoming will be 18 if I use Eruption, so it's clear we're not doing that. Third Eye discards all of those, thankfully. Using Eruption as a finisher in this fight just seems really unlikely. I kind of want to Burning Pact the Eruption here. Fine. And then I'll get us past that hand. Obviously going to need some attack in that next hand, though. None of that really accomplished anything. So let's Iron Wave, Third Eye, through those? No. Through those, so I can Burning Pact one of the burns out of the deck. Strike, Body Slam. Yeah, this is going to be a fairly long fight, so I'm going to need to start using my Burning Pact to actually get rid of those burns. Pretty good next turn. Okay, then strike an Iron Wave. I'm keeping this perfect. The whole point of taking the Body Slam build was to perfect. I'm gonna put Protect in the next cycle. Just to get some extra damage out here. I could just be completely screwed by a draw. It would be maddening, but it could happen. So, Burning Pact, a burn. The regret dealing damage to me doesn't actually prevent me from perfecting, so I don't mind so much when that happens. There we are. Iron Wave, Survivor drops the burn. I'll just drop a Defend rather than a Protector. We'll save the Protect for the turn that we are really, really, really threatened. I'm glad to have it back. Burning Pact and Iron Wave being in the same hand as Survivor there. Actually, with those 2 burns, it's completely fine. So also Third Eye here. And then we'll get rid of some of the burns left in the deck. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Burning Pact on the burn. That's Iron Wave. Survivor drops another burn from hand. And then Body Slam. We're getting towards lethal range. Hopefully we get a Body Slam next turn. Yep. That'll be it. Oh no. I have to use my Protect this turn. Oh, that's maddening. I want to keep my perfect at least. — 16, 12, 17. I have to use the speed potion now. I don't have a choice. I was desperately trying to avoid doing that, but if I don't have a choice, I don't have a choice. Gotta do it. Not too often that I get to the second buff of the Hexaghost here. And very, very, and much more rare, rather, that we get to that without having taken any direct damage. Take the Bottled Miracle, Feed versus Daviform versus Establishment. I could take Feed and try and upgrade my max HP using it and then get rid of it, but I don't think I'll have enough time to use it enough times to get a score modifier out of it and then get rid of it, and that's what would be most important to me. So, pass. Snecko. It's not a Snecko deck. Yeah, like, especially with the Body Slam, it's just not. I can't afford to limit my card selections from the Busted Crown without making it unlikely that I get the kind of capstone parts for this build. The ability to enter Wrath at will, so Crescendo, would be lovely. I say at will there because I'm referring to... Ooh, I'll actually use an Eruption. Sure, try and get this down. I say at will there because I'm referring to the... One second. Protect, defend, and then boom. Because I'm referring to it being retained, whereas the other things are not. Crushed Joints. Yeah, I need vulnerability in this deck as well. Just Lucky scries a lot of cards. Because it scries 3, right? Gives a little bit of block and a little bit of damage. 0 cost kind of build. Works with the fact that we have a little bit of extra draw in the Burning Pact. Oh gosh, I'm gonna make this a scry build, I think. At least I'm gonna try my darndest. Upgrade all strikes and defends, definitely here. I just turned down card removal. Of course I'm gonna take upgrade all strikes and defense. Second regret, okay. I'm a little still, I don't know about it with respect to whether or not I'm gonna be able to get, one sec. Let's get rid of just those, I think, actually. with respect to whether or not I'm going to be able to get 5 curses. Could be a little bit of a problem. I can take 1 damage this turn in order to be in Wrath for the next turns. Do I want it? Ah, yeah, I've got the Protect in hand. The fact that I have the Protect in hand has actually worked into my reasoning for Wrath entry a lot now. It's good. Protect, defend, body slam, miracle, and strike. Drop kick versus blood for blood versus sash whip. So blood for blood will actually become very cheap quite quickly, just because of the regrets that I have in the deck. It's just the first cycle, it's not. Drop kick, I have no vulnerability starters. I do intend to put vulnerability in this deck, but I have none yet. And there's the sash whip. I'm kind of leaning towards the sash whip, despite the fact that it's the only undone one. It's the only one unupgraded here. But also it's the only way that I have in the deck so far to apply weakness. Or would be, rather. If I had Pains in my deck, I'd be more likely to take the Blood for Blood because those trigger during the turn rather than at the end of the turn. Fine, Sash Whip. Pummel kills one of these targets, and then the other 2 themselves do not. That's okay. Just gonna need one of you off the build. Apparently I have become mildly French halfway through that word. Neat. I always knew it was eventually going to happen. This fight is going to be annoying. Extremely annoying, as it turns out. Do I want to keep Burning Pact in my next hand just so that I can play the Regret? No. The likelihood exists that the enemies are attacking next turn. I'm going to want defensive options. I have no way to exit this form. There's no way I can throw out Eruption yet. It would be professional malpractice to do. I couldn't guarantee the Gremlin Leader wasn't going to attack that turn is the thing. Okay, and then I'll pop a Just Lucky here. I feel like that's probably fine for the next stand, honestly. See, every time the enemy buffs, this is such a truism to say, but they're getting stronger, and we aren't. Also, I am about to be attacked really hard in the face. It's not going to be good. Start with Burning Pact on that Regret. It's going to take me a little bit of time to figure this one out. Eruption can't get used unless I'm killing, and I'm not killing. I want some combination where I protect myself, I use the body slam to kill the fat gremlin, and then I also kill the the sneaky gremlin. That's ideally the combination we're going for. Well, what do I know about that combination? I know it starts with that. Body Slam is just short of being able to kill you. But Body Slam and Just Lucky, will that kill you? Because Just Lucky will deal 5 damage, right? So it's 18 through this. 18 through this is, yeah, just enough. And then it's just how I kill the Sneaky Gremlin. Definitely weaken the backliner. If I go Miracle, Survivor drops the Eruption, giving me the ability to kill the Fat Gremlin in a single hit. Then Just Lucky. 27 and 12. We actually managed to defend that turn. Perfect. Could have been a lot worse, but the problem is it's about to get it. Third. I don't want third. I do want third eye in the next stand, but I don't want third eye in the next stand. I'm gonna take the strikes. Oh my god. I'm gonna take the strikes, and I have the Burning Pact. Riot. Please stop being so dumb. It's important. So you're gonna drink that, get the 2 miracles, pop, strike, strike, defend, body slam. I need to have the ability to suddenly push for lethal soon. And, oof. This is quickly becoming a huge problem. Eruption, Burning Pact. Third Eye. Okay. Let's get rid of those. It's Third Eye. Finding the Body Slam. There it is. Wish I still had the other stuff in hand. Body Slam and Protector in the next hand now. I can't continue being weakened. Every turn that I'm weakened, I have just bigger problems. So I have to get rid of the Eruption now. Scry there for nothing, basically. Well, look, the Gremlin Leader is resummoning, but I think it's now or never. We just go all for the backline. Chunk in damage, basically, until it's done. Looking to get back to Body Slam, hopefully, here. None of those are going to draw me the Body Slam is the problem. Okay. Strike, Just Lucky kills. We Sash Whip the backline for the weakness. Then Protect. Best I can do right now. Defend. Defend. Sash Whip, Just Lucky, and then Body Slam. That sucked. Blue Candle, unplayable curse cards can now be played whenever you play a curse, lose 20 HP and exhaust it, as well as at the start of your turn, scry 3. Alright. I feel obliged to rest. Well, actually, no. I can smith. No, I should rest. I'll rest. Not that many cards in my deck to even upgrade at this point. Just because I might want to upgrade something I get at this shop is why I chose to rest there. That's a second body slam. We can use orange pellets in order to keep the decks that we get from duality. I like that. Keeping decks is very, very big for us. Whenever you draw a status or a curse card, deal 6 damage to all enemies. I mean, we only have the 2 in the deck. It's probably not the right time to take that. I can also get hair upon pickup, raising max HP by 10, but honestly, it should probably just be the Wipey statue. Take the Wipey statue and bounce, I think. Singing Bowl. When adding cards to your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. Gotta love it. Get the Body Slam upgraded so that we can actually get full defense on a turn and then throw out 2 Body Slams. It's way too early to use Eruption. Yeah, way too early. Start with a pummel on the obvious target. Drop a regret, and you're the one that's living the longest, almost certainly. It's fine, don't even have to use the survivor. Okay. Let's use Iron Wave, Defend, Miracle, Protect. And then I'm going to Body Slam each of these targets. Calipers would be incredible for this build. The general idea being, like, if anyone poses a huge threat, I just pop them, finish them off. Okay, strike. Drop a Sash Whip on you, and then 1 defend. Take a little bit of damage here. It's only 3, though. Yeah. Just lucky. I'll make sure that I have a Body Slam in the next turn. Defend, third eye, and then we've got the kill already next turn. Beautiful. In fact, I'll finish it with a just lucky. Throw a single coin at you. Warcry. Warcry pre-upgraded, though. I mean, I do still need to pad the deck a lot. I'm going for the elites. I may end up dying as a result of this, but I'd rather take the bold option and die than not take the bold option at all. Don't want to get rid of the Protect is the thing. So I'm actually going to get rid of the Miracle out of my hand there. Okay, so let's strike, Iron Wave, then defend and Foresight at the very end, keeping my Dex because I purged the Dex down debuff that is incurred by duality. Regret. Sash Whip is nice. Just Lucky is a pretty large amount of defense for us, actually. Yeah, so it's Just Lucky first. Disarm is obviously incredible, so we'll just have that skew it up next. Then a Sash Whip. Defend and Third Eye will effectively tell me the whole rest of my deck. That's okay, just get rid of those. And Body Slam. Love it. I need more powers in this deck just so that I can save more of my stats. Miracle. We could get rid of those. Start with a disarm. Defend, defend. Third eye. Find. Yikes. Getting rid of all of that. Trying to make a defensive hand. My hands should be capable of defending and offending. That's literally the point of the body slam build. Okay. Let's go. Iron Wave. Pretty sure that we have mega lethal there. Captain's Wheel at the start of your third turn. Gain 18 block. Lovely. Let's get the anchor now, and we'll have block on turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3. Flex Potion, as well as a... Indignation is Wrath. It's not the Wrath I want. The problem is, can I wait for the Wrath I want? Maybe I just take a Hemokinesis. I do cycle through the deck constantly. Maybe I... No, I can't take a Rampage. That would actually be too slow. I think I take the Hemo. I think I just need some direct damage for a target from time to time. It's pre-upgraded. Yeah, could be worse. Oh, God. All right. Oh, God. I love this event. I don't know if I am going to live. Myself a point of dex on that turn, I think. I'm just gonna keep the third eye. I'm looking for, obviously, as many body slams as I can find. Yeah, I'll find it. Okay. Strike. Iron Wave. Third eye through... I'll keep Pommel. That's it. And body slam the back line. We actually do get to kill that in time. That's remarkable to me. Alright. Start with Pommel. Got it. Okay, no damage taken in the first part of that, and now I've obviously got to go for the whole... Of course we have to. You kidding me? Of course. Let's burn out the regret. That's going to be necessary, I feel. I'm going to get a vulnerability potion on the Gremlin Knob. It's not going to do much at all this turn. It's the later turns I'm mostly worried about. Hemokinesis is actually huge, though. But I should just have a giant defending hand for the sake of the body slam, I think. Okay. This is what you consider a giant defending hand game? I mean, look, in a pinch, it'll do. I'm not happy that I had to use 2 potions in this fight. That Pommel actually didn't even upgrade the damage after the Wrath, because the boot was still the giant effect in there. Literally, I'm just looking for damage. It's fine. You've got it. Keep a Burning Pact in there, just in case I don't draw into enough damage, but that's okay. We do. It's good. All right, no damage taken, but we get the Ice Cream. Energy is now conserved between turns, as well as the Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. There was a comment on a previous episode that said, Rhapsody, every single time that you have the Ice Cream, you should use your Miracles on turn 1 as the Watcher. No. There are cards that care about how recently you played a skill. There are also relics that care about how many skills you play in a turn. There's certain turns where you will want a certain amount of cards played, and certain turns you won't want a certain amount of cards played. It's not... There are more exceptions to that rule than there is benefit to utilizing that rule by playing the Miracle in the first hand. Because obviously the only benefit there is I don't overrun my hand size. I don't have that many strikes in my deck. I'm going to take the Fire Breathing literally just to have another power in the deck. Fight is going to be rough. Thank heck we have the boot for Just Lucky to actually be enough damage here. Should probably not be playing either of those. I'll take the disarm though. And then defensive M foresight. I get 1 point of dex out of that. Nothing much. Let's get rid of the fire breathing and those strikes there. That's more like it. Disarm the target that we leave alive for the longest. I'll third eye. Also, I might need something to discard or something to exhaust in hit. Like, there's enough reasons. Okay, so I could Burning Pact on the Sash Whip, getting a Protect, play the Burning Pact on the Sash Whip, play the Miracle, Protect, Eruption, and then Body Slam a target out of existence. Seems about right for me. Burning Pact the Sash Whip. We set up with Eruption next turn. Thing is, being set up with Eruption next turn, I think just means that I want to defend as best I can. Miracle, Protect. We will use Eruption on the back line because we're using Body Slam on the front line. Effectively now I'm just looking for the other Body Slam in the deck. Body Slam is in the next hand. I don't need to throw the Hemokinesis there and take the extra damage. Okay. Shouldn't need to make any decisions there either. Boom. Got him. Bottle Flame, upon pick up, choose an attack, start each combat with that card in your hand, as well as Inflame and Crush Joints, pre-upgraded, but it's Inflame. My opening hand. Maybe Just Lucky? Yeah, for the scrying for free in my opening hand, I think, there. Alright. This fight's gonna be a problem. How do I get it better? Honestly, like a higher concentration of Body Slams in the deck is the biggest answer to that question. I think I'm going to need to be able to scry a little deeper. Probably also going to need the Dex Potion ultimately in this fight. Oh, that's a good first turn. Okay. Get rid of those. Strike. Sash Whip. Defend. And then Foresight to get 3 decks. There's an Inflame, so I probably want as many attacks as I can get in that hand, ideally. Okay. It's third eye first. Oh my gosh. So we third eye, so it's as soon as we play the Inflame, this is done. Okay, so let's Warcry. I'm gonna pop the Miracle back atop the deck because this whole hand is incredible for us right now. So then I'll strike the back line. Iron Wave as well. Then Inflame. No! It was Body Slam, Inflame. Oh, dang it. Realized just a second too late. Could have gotten 2 more decks out of that. That's my bad. I don't like making mistakes like that. I don't relish it. Let's pop a Hemo there, because it's completely fine. I'll Burning Pact out the Survivor. For extra draw this turn. I could Hemo again and then... In fact, I probably will. Hemo again and Fire Breathing. That's a couple more points of dex for me. Strike into Just Lucky. Ooh. I'm gonna want Body Slam soon. It's Iron Wave as well. It's probably time to get the Disarm out of the deck. It's fine. Let's go defend, defend. Third Eye. Show me the next hand for change. Basically, I'm trying to get as defensive as possible. I can't play out the Protect here, unfortunately. I really can't afford to. Just because this turn is so aggressive. Oh my god. Pretty sure we have lethal. Do I? Protect. That's 12, 15, 12, 16 is 38. That. I'm gonna get rid of the Eruption rather than playing it. Yeah, theoretically, I could have had lethal there with the Eruption. I'm fine to not do that this turn. Because I knew that I had the 2 turns after that in order to get the kill kind of free. Spirit Shield, Blasphemy, and... oh, I would love to take that Blasphemy. It'd be so good. Spirit Shield would be so incredible for us. I'm so mad. Dang Porpoise bonus. The end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. That's incredible for us. Obviously, we just keep all of the Body Slams in hand until it's lethal. Not really too much to be said about that. That's just how that goes. For us, at the very least, right now. Maximum of a 2 elite path. In fact, there's only 1 copy of a 2 elite path. The other paths aren't significantly better. Okay. Okay. Well, ends up taking 1 damage. Could have been significantly worse, though. Oh, no, we don't even end up taking 1 damage. Perfect. Let's get the Regret out of hand. Play Warcry. Next turn, I get the defense from the Captain's Wheel, so maybe I don't really care about the Exploder as much as I care about getting the Spiker off of the field right now. Also, with all these days in my deck, I thought it prudent to... one sec. With all the dazeds in my deck, I thought it prudent to play the Fire Breathing and just let that take care of a lot of it for me. Another Fear Potion. I do like another Fear Potion, but I'm pretty comfortable with the potions we have at the moment. That's a shrug it off, obviously. Defense plus draw a card is just... we need it. Pretty much whenever it's offered, I'll take it. Burning Pact on that strike here. Play Iron Wave, Body Slam, and then I'm going to Miracle out the Foresight for the extra dex to be kept, and then Foresight I'm just going to use to make sure that I never draw a burn or anything like that. Yep, looks good. Protect, defend, get that out of hand, Body Slam. Oh, you gotta love it when you can play your turns like this. Oh, you just absolutely have to. You're not allowed to not to. Another pressure points. Empty Mind. Draw 3 cards, exit your stance. We do want draw in the deck. Glowing Tesseract. I do want to pad the deck as well, so Trip is great. Finesse versus Jack of all trades. Jack of all trades is no longer... because it used to be that all of the colorless cards were 0 cost, so Jack of all trades, you guaranteed you could play the 2 cards that it came out with, but I can't necessarily guarantee that here. Obviously, Finesse is better though, so I don't know why I even spent any time debating it. Deep Breath is just an extra card in hand. All right, I'm trusting that I'm getting more curses later. I'm taking the ride. That is a huge downside for us, but I am trusting that I will get more curses. Let's Fire Breathing first. Don't really want any of those. Don't impact our way through that. Third Eye for the next turn, giving us an okay hand, I guess. Then Body Slam and get the Fire Breathing out there just to keep our decks. I love the combination between Orange Pellets and Duality. Oh, it's so good. Iron Wave, shrug it off. Actually, no. Iron Wave, Sash Whip. Foresight. So this is the turn I really go aggressive. It is Trip. The Regret out of hand. Eruption and then Inflame? Inflame. Because I have to kill this turn. Is why to do that. Defend, defend, shrug, Body Slam. That's also my overkill there. Ancient Potion, gain 1 artifact. That's probably worth the Fire Potion there. Intimidate, Bloodletting, and Fasting. Ooh. I don't think I need Fasting. Intimidate to apply weakness to all enemies is actually really appealing. Okay, there we go. Just wanted to have a Body Slam. It seems like fun, and everyone else gets one. Get to keep the Eruption in hand for the perfect turn later. All right. Finesse did get us damage. That's good. Take you out. Disarm there. Alright. Keeping some extra defense in hand for the sake of the Body Slam. That's Miracle, Protect. I'm going to have Body Slam on my next cycle as well, so... Enemy does 54 damage. Yeah, I should not let them do that. Yeah, fine. Keep the Intimidate just to have a form of Weaken. Not really how I wanted that turn to go down. Okay, though, we keep the Eruption in hand. Hopefully the enemy doesn't attack this turn. My god, it took a whole lot of energy there to actually get to our Body Slam. I knew it was in the deck there somewhere, though. Shrug defends. Defend and third eye. And boom. 157. 153, rather. Damaru, at the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra, as well as another war cry, happily. Take Empty Mind next. I don't need to get the Writhe out of hand. Hopefully I get a Writhing Beast later on so that I can get a Parasite. That'd be lovely. Huge fan of that. Pop that back. I'm gonna strike, then Iron Wave, then Miracle out the Fire Breathing. I should have put the Writhe back on top of the deck, actually, there. Would have drawn immediately back into it. All right, Deep Breath shuffles my deck as well. Oh my god. Am I going to just get those Body Slams as a result of that? No. Okay. So, whenever you shuffle your draw pile, scry 3, but it's scrying from my old deck, not my new deck. Melange works weirdly with Deep Breath. I have never seen that interaction before. I have now, though, and I know not to trust it. It's Trip. I think it's Eruption Strike as well, just set up for killing with the Body Slams next turn. Yeah, because the thing is, if I don't draw the Body Slam, I can force myself to draw the Body Slam. I'm getting the Body Slam. So, Finesse, Shrug, Defend, Third Eye, do nothing with that, boom. Block Potion. Pre-upgraded Iron Wave as well. I like Cut Through Fate, but pre-upgraded Iron Wave carries the defense with it. Block Potion. You know what? I think I have enough vulnerability in the deck now that I can get rid of that. I do want those cards on my next turn, so. Got me on that one. And he's not attacking this turn. Perfect. Let's play the third eye just to figure out our next turns. That'll do. Very, very glad to have the Protect in hand. All of those attacks did 5 damage because the boot does override intangibility. I'm pretty sure it also overrides invincibility from the heart at the end of the game. Warcry again, looking for another attack. Didn't find it. Let's go. No, I should leave the Body Slam in hand just for later stuff. So I'm going to keep the Body Slam, I think. Disarm, defend, flame. Only 1 point of dex out of it, but it's totally fine. Okay. So we've got our Eruption now. Fire breathing. I'm going to miracle out and get the burning pact to get rid of the regret. Trip, setting up the next turn. Okay, we've done a whole lot of setting up the next turn already now. There's the other body slam. We've got this. You have to start with the eruption, then shrug it off, protect, survivor out that, and body slam. Yeah, I'm very, very glad that I made this body slam deck. The only thing that I'm a little saddened by is the fact that I can't pick up barricade, that I haven't found, well, only things rather I'm saddened by. I can't pick up barricade, I haven't found calipers, and I also haven't found entrench, because Wrath is a 2x multiplier to the amount of damage that we're dealing, but in a body slam build, so is entrench. Also, I missed out on a pendib earlier. When you stack multiplicatives atop multiplicatives, things get nutty. Take another third eye, happily. Bottled lightning upon pickup, choose a skill, start each combat with that in your opening hand. Don't know what Decker aren't going to be really pleased about any of my status debuffs being in my opening hand. In fact, they won't care about it at all. I probably want just like draw. I'm going to take deep breath. If I play it immediately, it just draws 2 for me. Get rid of the strike there. You are kidding me. So if that space gives me a curse, I can actually get 3 curses. Otherwise, I'm about to heal to full HP for nothing. Maybe I upgrade all cards. No, but I don't actually have that many unupgraded cards in my deck is the thing. You know what? I'm doing this to try and differentiate myself from other scores. So I'm going to take that down. I'm very, very hopeful that I have the right thing in the right space soon. 50% discount on all products. Okay. Take that and True Grit. Okay, I have a shop in 2 spaces this time as well. No oh, it is a curse! Oh my god, it's a curse! Yeah, get a second doubt. That's 5 curses in the deck. I don't think many people will have done that. That sounds like a good thing for old Raps. Old Rhapsody here. Here I kind of just want to put as many cards as possible in my deck, but the thing is I know that I can't get to enough cards, right? So I take 6 cards here and I'm still, 44. I'm not going to get enough cards in the next space. So I may as well not, is the thing, and just go for relics. Ooh, Eruption getting upgraded there was actually huge. Let's take Frozen Eye. 5, 10, 15. Whoa! I'm exactly 4 gold short. That sucks. 10 block exit stance. Take an attack that enters Calm, sure. I don't have Dreamcatcher either. If I had Dreamcatcher, obviously I'd rest here. No, I don't need another card. I need another relic. Okay. Alright, never mind. It's never gonna happen. Sash Whip? No, we're not really going to get status effects on these enemies at all. Fire breathing is actually going to be kind of important because the enemies do put dazed in my deck. Burning Pact out that Writhe. I'm going to use the Ancient Potion. Actually, you know what? I'm going to also get out the Sash Whip. I'm going to use the Ancient Potion here to save 3 points. That early dex is going to matter a lot. Okay. Trip him. Looking for attacks from the Warcry. Looking for attacks from the Warcry. Oh my gosh. I do have Theater Weevil, so I can actually exit the stance afterwards as well. So to be... Eruption? No, it should have been Empty Body Eruption and then Fear No Evil. Yeah, it's my bad. I could have kept the Survivor in hand if I exited my stance there. Oh, but now I have Empty Mind, and Empty Mind's really good. I wish I could play more attacks in this turn as well. Alright. Strike. Fire Breathing gets us 1 point of dex. Yeah, I'm going to Third Eye to curate as much as I can out of the next hands. Disarm is pretty good. Probably drop the Hemokinesis. Probably drop Pummel as well. So I will kill the front line of last. Laced. Let's just get rid of the strike, definitely though. Defend, defend. I'm going to throw a big body slam and then Foresight, getting 2 more points of dex. Just guaranteeing that I perfect the fight effectively there. It's the general idea. Salute. Okay. I do like having Eruption in hand. Just getting it ready for the right time. So I want Eruption, Body Slam. I want those left in hand at the absolute least at the end of the turn. Okay. Very hopeful here to get another Eruption. Not another Eruption, another Body Slam. Hang on, I have Frozen Eye. Welcome to the first time ever that I've used Frozen Eye. I know. They said it couldn't happen. They were wrong. Dead wrong. Let's just pop a defend and then deep breath. None of that matters. You know what? I'm going to Fear No Evil, Eruption the backliner, throw Hemokinesis and a Strike, then a Shrug It Off, and a big old Body Slam there. I've got empty bodies to exit this next turn if it need be. And it looks like need be. Start with the Just Lucky. Fine. 32. I mean, 64 incoming damage. Maybe I actually block. Or maybe I actually kill instead. 12-15. I feel pretty good about that score. That's a Pauper. That's a Beyond Perfect. That's a not a Highlander. It's not an Encyclopedian. But it's Curses. It's Overkill as well. I mean, without a significantly different type of deck archetype, I don't know what can really go on there. So let's. Oh yes, I've got this daily to play next. Can't wait. All right, let's have a look. Wow, Burst, you're 50 above me. Well, just a little bit more than 50. A little bit less than 50, rather. 26th. It's worth noting that is at the completion of the daily, right? So oftentimes, just because of my recording schedule, I'll record the daily relatively soon after it's begun. so obviously there's less competition. Here, this is with the most competition, got to 26. First, what was your deck build? Because I'm really interested. It's still showing that daily challenge, but here's the leaderboard. Yeah, what was your build? Because I'm really interested. I don't really know how I didn't end up on the front page there. I was actually like pretty ready for it. I didn't think that everyone was gonna get the curses modifier, because it was very much just like a commit at the very end there that happened to get it for me. For the moment though, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time, Karen.